Come on, Jerry, celebrate. Your team win.
Come on, Jerry, celebrate with us, man. Willing to sacrifice your life.
Y'all beating the Celtics? Oh, I gotta ask.
Yeah, bro. You know how I feel. We did it already.
Y'all beating the Celtics?
Out the medicines. We've been on that rock star regimen, knowing that I'm heaven sent, higher than I ever been. I got a problem with.
What's going on, guys? This is Totally Blitz Podcast, and welcome to the Kickback. If you haven't already, please go down, like, and subscribe to the channel. Today, we're joined with that boy Jerrywill24. Go like and subscribe to his channel, his reaction channel, and everything else. I know that boy is multi-layered, talented, and got multiple channels.
You already know what it is. You heard what he said. I ain't got to repeat it.
And for your other co-host, this is Paul, Pick 'em, Win 'em, Concha, Sports Encyclopedia, and also a drunk gambler.
Hey, man, you already know it's Kev, the motherfucker. We beat y'all bitch-ass motherfuckers in 6, Savoy. You feel me?
Fuck Philly.
So let's ride out.
Ooh. Come on, Jerry, celebrate. Your team win.
Come on, Jerry, celebrate with us, man. Willing to sacrifice your life.
Y'all beating the Celtics? That's all I gotta ask.
Yeah, bro. You know how I feel. We did it already.
Y'all beating the Celtics? That's all I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, but last time we played them, y'all remember the band blocked Jason Tatum for the game?
Hey, this playoffs is different.
No, it was playoffs. That was in the bubble, though. Depending on how you view the bubble.
And that is the best way to explain it. Depends on how you really look at it.
Yeah, how you think it was good or it don't matter. So, but you did that. You can't take that away. Them boys lost in 7 to us.
Didn't y'all lose to the Lakers though for the rain?
Hey, we did. Hey, but we didn't have our best players, and we still pushed them boys to say, "Hey, Jimmy Butler."
Sound like
it's easy to say that now because we balling and like those players that were balling in the bubble are motherfucking stars now, getting all-star games, winning 6 mans of the years, leading the league in 3-point percentage. You know, those type of things.
Year convo.
But at the same time, back then, nobody thought that shit. Nobody once you slightly knew that shit about the boys. Tyler Hero was a rookie at the time. Like, it's easy to be like, oh yeah, man, y'all went to the finals and lost to the. No, we beat everybody in the motherfucking playoff. The Bucks and the Celtics. And the Pacers, who everybody thought was balling.
Because TJ Warren was dropping 40 in the bubble.
Yeah. And then we went to the finals and lost in 6. And Tyler Hero was in that bitch looking at LeBron like.
I remember that face.
And Jimmy Butler is putting up better numbers than that boy LeBron.
It's like you got 2 ways of saying it. You can say motherfucking, oh damn, that boy Jair Alexander ain't got a low bag. But it's easy to say motherfucking we went to the finals and lost to like, oh, we beat out.
Bro, we don't have to explain it to him. There's a fucking Chris Paul fan. He know what it is.
I don't know what it is actually. Hey, I don't know how it is to go to the finals or win with him.
Tell us about number 3, man. Tell us about your history with number 3.
He ain't gonna win a ring. That's basically what it is.
Bro, how you know him? How long you been fucking?
The nigga 37.
He's been around.
It's the same shit. The closest he got was last year. He went to the finals.
Hey, man. Jerry West lost the finals 8 times before he won.
Yeah, man.
He ain't Jerry West. He Chris Paul. His nickname is CP3, nigga. The Star Wars.
CP3 no ring.
I'm dead. I didn't know that.
That's CP3 from fucking Star Wars, nigga. This nigga went from the Hornets to the Lakers. I mean, not to the Lakers, to the Clippers, to the Houston Rockets. Could have had it with James Harden. That was a tough team.
Very close.
That was a tough ass team. And then James Harden got rid of his ass and went to OKC. He took OKC to the playoffs, but he didn't take it to the finals. Then went to OKC, took out the Suns. Okay, now we in the finals. We up 2-0, right? What happened?
Y'all taunted Luka. Y'all shouldn't have been taunting that boy.
Hey, I feel like you kind of gave the short stick in my boy career. Like, don't get me wrong, he won Rookie of the Year in New Orleans. Like, he did work everywhere he went.
He did work. But what did he do?
He finished second to Kobe.
How many rings he got, Kev?
He finished second to Kobe in
How many rings he got?
At like 24. Then he went to the. I'm telling you why he didn't get no rings though.
Oh yes, tell me.
New Orleans was not a place and wasn't a market for him to even attempt to win. They didn't get good till now, even though they had Anthony Davis for a little bit. The boys have had Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, and Zion, and have not made it out the first round in how long?
Okay. Now he on the Clippers. He got Lob City.
But no.
DeAndre Jordan.
That was a good team.
And
it was a good team on paper. It was a good what? They didn't. Blake Griffin was the number one pick, and then they trade for Chris Paul because first he got traded to the Lakers, and they vetoed it because nobody believed in super teams at the time. So
weren't the Clippers a 1 seed though? Wasn't it like 2013?
Yeah, I think a few times.
Yeah,
but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. He went to the Lakers. We could have got Kobe. We could have got Kobe, CP3, and Dwight. That would have been dirty. But instead, he went to the Clippers because they vetoed it because Jerry Buss had finessed them. They just finessed everybody.
Team ain't doing nothing with Dwight. I think Dwight. That was
I think he would have got
Kobe, Dwight, and Steve Nash,
the coach of the Nets.
He would have got the boot earlier, and they would have just kept Andrew Bynum or motherfucking what's his face called? Kobe. Either way, Kobe wouldn't have had to do that much everything that he did, so he wouldn't have got hurt. He most likely wouldn't have got hurt the way he did, and then died. So instead of being a team that gets swept twice out the playoffs, maybe they beat the Mavs and they play the Heat as LeBron versus Kobe in the final. We never know of what ifs. But then he goes to the Clippers. The Clippers are over here having a fucking bitter struggle because it's supposed to be Blake Griffin's team because he motherfucking was the number one pick. But CP3 comes over, so now the team's split and divided, and that stops them from winning the championship. They were the last team to beat the Warriors. Motherfucking. Then he goes to the Rockets, which looks good, and they're not doing terrible, but we see the
67 wins, I think, one season.
Yeah, that team was.
That was James Harden Rockets.
And they missed 27.
James Harden.
They missed 27 straight threes, so the team was doomed to fail. There were just certain teams that couldn't get over at the time. And then he went to OKC. He did what he did. Then he went to the Suns last year. They get the hump, but instead of taking that leap like they're supposed to, DeAndre Ayton didn't really take a leap. Devin Booker played like an MVP, but it was
Giannis too.
It's just a lot of, and then they had to go against Giannis last year, who had dropped what do you have 2 50-point games in that series? Yeah,
no, Giannis has hit a different level. Chris Middleton was balling, he was averaging 22, I believe, so it wasn't like he was just Giannis.
So it was sometimes you just get the short end of the stick, man. You just he's doing what he can do now. He takes over.
I understand that, but I feel like he the problem too. I feel like he the problem too.
I think
I'm telling you what the problem is. This is the problem right here. I'm gonna say it. This is my controversy of the day. Devin Booker can't drop 40 if he needed to. That's it. I think Chris Paul's 37. He can't do it every game. DeAndre Ayton, apparently him and Monty Williams, they talked about it after game. They asked Monty Williams why Ayton wasn't playing, and he said internal issues. Leave it at that. So there's something going on with Ayton, something about him. I think he also wants to get paid. It's his bag season. But I think
what?
Hey, they did win a lot of games, but hey, this is the young stars always wanting to. But I think Booker. We saw what Giannis had to do, even though they lost to the Celtics, and even in those games, Jason Tatum was going to war with Giannis. You dropped 40, I dropped 38, stuff like that. Even against KD, and I love Devin Booker, bro. I've been on this hype train since he got drafted. It was 18, he had all this time to grow, still very young, but I just don't see it in Booker as that next level person who's do or die game. I gotta drop 40. No one in this room can stop me from dropping 40. Because his game is just so jumper built around on those middies and stuff. He's not a physical person to get through you all the time, and he's not finesse enough to take it to the rim all the time. But he has a mean midi, a nice jumper. They do good screen work. They have good teamwork. They give people good shots. But sometimes when them good shots ain't falling for the team, you need that one person who's gonna be like Kobe, who's gonna be
To
like
take
Giannis,
over, to take
Luka. Luka's like, fuck it, give me the ball, I'll set everybody up.
Devin
Luka's
Booker,
the best.
And Chris
Booker's
Paul's
not
just too old to do that now. If this was CP3 Clipper Chris Paul, yeah, we could. It's okay to not have a 40-point person in the back pocket, but you gotta have a 40-point person in your back pocket in these game sevens, baby. You can't just be going in there like that.
That's a good take. Devin Booker is not taking over. That's facts. I've not seen him like, you know what I'm saying, take over when it's do or die.
Regular season, you'll have those games where he drops 37, 41. But like honestly, I think those games are also just him shooting really well. Like he just shot 64% that game and hit a lot of his shots, but it wasn't like a him, give me the ball, get out of my way, we need to win this game.
Okay, I agree with that.
That's actually very good. I actually respect that.
And let me hit my cushion OJ for the morning after that one.
Nice.
That shit hard.
Oh, wow.
That boy just got that one.
Little stoner facts for y'all, boy.
Hey, that guy is classy. That's a class act right there. I'm gonna just hit the same one I stay hitting. Like the niggas can't afford the other ones.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at y'all. I don't smoke.
Yeah, man. Watch me close.
What about Luka? No one's talking about the other side, which they had a European demon on it.
The Suns picked DeAndre Ayton over Luka. They had a chance to take him.
Nah, if Freddie Gibbs said it, but I saw at that time that made a great sense. Not really. Paul was on Luka since like he first seen his man's first highlight, I swear. But Freddie Gibbs made the best take ever. Like he said, yo, Luka is proof that the NBA is always gonna have one nice white boy. They're gonna have one nice white. They'll go all the way to motherfucking Europe and they'll find him.
So
but they always gonna have one nice white boy. One white boy that'll come to your hood, LA Clippers, come to your hood, drop 40 and leave. Like Luka is the legend of me. Like Luka is so cool. Like I pray that he just stays. They can continue to put a good team around him. So it's never, because the second he stops doing as good, the second that team doesn't do well, they're gonna Luka, he can't take his team to the championship because he's expected to be the best player in the league once Giannis starts to slow down. And I don't know, I'm starting to think, and I'm big on the Ant Edwards train. If he could take a couple of leaps, like I feel like dude is
Giannis slowing down.
Can't Luka, nah, Giannis has to slow down because this motherfucker.
I don't think it'll be him slowing down, but it'll be like those LeBron things, like LeBron did 37-7 his whole career, but like he just didn't add something new to his repro card the next year. He wasn't winning MVP. Like if he wasn't doing 37-7 and then had the best defensive rating, he wasn't going to win MVP.
Okay. He said slowing down.
And that'll be Giannis. Like Giannis will always be like the best player, but eventually they'll make rules. Be like, well, he didn't do this, so we can't say this. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like so,
y'all agree with Giannis being the best player out right now?
Yeah, I think there's a loaded bag, but I think Giannis would be my first pick, even though like but he's more of just like the unstoppable force.
Yeah, like, he's dominant as fuck.
He's not setting up the team like some other players who are, I think, just as good as him. Like it's kind of hard to me pinpoint one specific, but if I was just looking for someone to win me games, and like I'm picking, if I have first pick on the basketball court right now, I'm picking Giannis. If Jokic won MVP. And if Luka wins the finals and wins finals MVP, bro, they're gonna have the white boy summer taking a second tour.
Hey, y'all boys flick up. What's up? My mom called me. Bet. Gotta let her know I'm working right now. You ever decline your mom's call thinking like, damn? I remember back when I used to be alive.
Now Jerry don't answer no calls.
Jerry answered all his calls like, hello. That's how when you know it's time to be quiet at Jerry's house. Hello. Everybody.
As long as y'all know. Answer my calls though. Now I do.
Okay. Jerry, how did you feel about I know you're a Marvel person. How did you feel about the new Doctor Strange? No spoilers. No spoilers. Just how you felt about it.
Did I do a reaction to it?
I saw the reaction to the trailer and
Okay, so I did. All right. So Now the people saying it was trash. You know, people saying it's trash. The people saying it's trash, and you know, the people have a big voice. You feel what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like it wasn't how I expected it to be, just the way the trailer was. So the trailer proceeded as no spoilers, or I'm spoiling it, or I can't spoil it.
That shit.
No spoilers. I ain't see it yet.
Okay. I was about to get in deep with it. I feel like it was, I'm gonna just say it was straight. It was straight. You know what I'm saying? It was necessary. It could have been better.
Is it worth the 2-hour watch?
If you got time.
You have time.
You have time. Yeah, let's say it's Friday night, Thursday night, whatever night you got the time. You sit down. You're like, all right, time to put on a movie. You have all the streaming sites. And
listen. Okay, listen. So Friday night, I did stand up at a movie theater at Wesley Chapel, right? Niggas actually came to that, then watched Doctor Strange.
Say less. I'll see if I got time for it.
So that's how I put it.
Hey, here's my slightly spoiled thing on it, right? So you seen the trailer, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. So Doctor Strange is cool. The trailer starts off that he has the same dream every night on some epic shit. So they explain why he has the same dream every night. And motherfucking, you find out, you're thinking like, oh, okay, some shit would be going down. Hold on. And then the effects are crazy on it. The effects are crazy when it comes to the monsters. It really looked like these monsters is chasing this girl. Like the one with the eyeball in the beginning, crazy. And like the way Doctor Strange's fighting style is so nice. Like it makes it like at one point he went to go grab some shit, but he was far away. So he sent his arms out. So his hands ends up using a gravel as gravel. The gravel from the road becomes his hands. These big ass Hulk type hands. Grabs a light pole and starts beating the shit out of nigga with it. So like that's kind of hard. You feel me? So like,
okay, I can respect that.
Cool. So I look at it more like a Disney movie. Like it was fine. Like they did a lot of stuff in it, but they were aiming towards the younger generation because the problem was so small. Like compared to the shit that they fought, the shit that they've had to deal with, the fact that there was one point in time where half the world was gone, half the universe gone. Like, and they're still affected by this to this day because they still bring the shit up.
Oh
but
yeah,
they continue. They will continue to bring that shit up forever. Like the 5-year blip. Like that really happened. Like they will not get it. So I respect it, and this was their movie. This is Disney. This was their chance to miss. Like they didn't have to do a crazy hard, crazy strong thing like that. It was more like this was a feel good. If you're a Marvel fan, this is a good reason to go to the movies. And this is more for the kids because you can tell like they're trying to get these new generation of heroes back out because the Marvel universe is deep and they're going deep in their bag. Like the fact that Punisher has a movie, it means that they're going deep in their bag right now.
That's a good take. I like that. And like everybody, the people expected like something big. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said there's something.
I did.
Yeah, I did too. I ain't gonna lie. From the trailer, everything was like okay, and then we just got that as the plot. Like,
here's my thing, right, Jay? This is my question to you. So you seen the trailer, and the trailer was epic because we saw it as Spider-Man. That's when we first saw the trailer. You and me looked at each other like, yeah, so we're gonna go see this. So, but the trailer, there was one part of the movie within the first 10 minutes when they're in the apple place when they're getting the trees and stuff like that, where pretty much they literally just canceled the entire trailer just by doing that one scene. Was like, oh, so this is nothing gonna be like nothing I expected. Did you get that same feeling? You know what I'm talking about?
Say it again. Like
it was when he was talking to Wanda,
and
they were in the park, and then she goes, they asked the name, and she was like, oh, you didn't tell me the name. And then I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to spoil. But like, did you get that same reaction as me? Because I got to that part and I was like, oh, so everything I see in the trailer was bullshit. Because this is nothing like I was expecting. Like that exact part when they had that reveal, that big reveal in the beginning.
Yeah. I didn't expect. I didn't expect Wanda to be the villain. You know, I don't care anymore. I mean, I didn't expect her to be the villain. That's what I say. You know, I didn't expect that.
I wasn't a fan of it. I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I thought she was finna help the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do what they gotta go do, whatever
She's
it is.
not cool enough to be. She's not gangster enough to be like. We understand why she was doing it, but she's not gangster to get that much TV time.
But I like
her own TV show.
Yeah, she's not that gangster enough. But that's TV. That's a small screen. I'm talking. I paid $13.70. Like,
well, she one of the most powerful characters in Marvel in general as the Scarlet Witch. So that's what make it sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's not her time yet. I agree with that. But she is one of the most powerful.
Hey man, if y'all not getting breakfast while you're making the podcast, I'm just saying.
We talking about. I got cushion OJ.
I got. I got nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, there's food.
I'm outside searching.
There's food in my house if you're hungry.
Damn.
Pull up.
Hit me up, player.
But nah, man. But hey, man, what's going on with music, y'all boys? What y'all been listening to?
I already know what y'all are finna say. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm probably gonna finish. I'm just waiting till I get a good sit down.
Tell me what you've been listening to though. I just want to know what's in your daily spins. Like, what do you? Cause I know you don't listen to much. Cause everybody I know listens to music. Cause you guys are the reason why I listen to so much music. So like, what's in your daily spins right now? Rest in peace, Key. You feel me? Like, what's in your spins?
I was gonna say R.I.P. Key. That's the only thing I really listened to yesterday was Key because I was driving for like 40 minutes and I was like, man, fuck it, like.
I gotta pay respect.
Yeah, it's gonna be Key Day. Yeah, for that Long Live Mexico on. Oh.
Yeah, all Saturday I was listening to Key. Was I listening to Kendrick off Friday? For the most part, yeah. And then yesterday I didn't really listen to music, so I haven't. I don't think I finished the Kendrick album, to be honest. But
you ain't say no.
It's cool. First reactions, Jerry, on your first few. How you feeling about the Kendrick album?
I feel like I feel like it was perfect timing. I do think it was perfect timing, for sure. I haven't listened to that much, but for what I listened so much, from what I've listened to so far, I don't think it's better than Damn. I don't think it's better than his last album, Damn. I don't. And that's my perspective. I have to keep listening to it for sure, but it's not better than the last one. It's not. I'm not gonna say one of his best either, because Kendrick got so many classics for sure. But perfect timing. But this is what I'll say. Kendrick, you know, he's on top of the throne. We've been waiting for so long, and then to get this was cool and everything. But me, I think I'd rather have a new Lil Baby album out than Kendrick. That's what I was thinking.
Ooh, that's a bold take. Hey, I haven't heard it yet, but
that's just
definitely gonna give I'm definitely gonna let you know though. But that I don't think you're the only person I've heard type that take.
You know me, I gotta be different.
Well, maybe the Lil Baby part, but
but like Lil Baby running the game.
No, he is. And
it's been a while since he dropped.
Well, no, you're probably right. I did see a tweet that was, I'd rather hear music about Percocets, not politics. And I was like, that shit had me. I started dying laughing. I was like, this is
that is the time frame we are. That is what runs the rap game now.
Yeah. But Kev, I see your hair. I already know, but I see.
I see your hair.
The King is back.
King is back. But here's the thing, right? I believe what Jerry's take was true. Like, fact, why I really want a new Lil Baby album. Like, I'll take a Lil Baby album, not over a new Kendrick album. But like, that's because Kendrick is also my favorite artist, like in all of artistry and not just music. So like, when you comes down to this, I understand. If you listen to it, you understand why it went out like this. Because it wasn't his. He didn't try to save the world. Like that's his factor was. He's trying. You can see in the thing is that he showed a very vulnerable and a very fragile part of himself on this one, because the last 1,080. Because when you look back at Kendrick's music, he wasn't really rapping happy. Like his biggest song probably in the last probably 5 years before is Humble, And like he was really snapping, yo, bitch, be fucking humble. Like, shut the fuck up. Like he's never really dropped. Like when I look back at it, he's never like, I think his best song is Sing About Me. Is Sing About Me While I'm Dying / Dying of Thirst. I think that's his best song out of like all. And like besides after Good Kid, Mad City, he never really said some genuine happy shit. Like he's like even you look at the damn cover. So like Kendrick for the last 1,085 days, he says he's been going through something. Like he has like deep depression. Like he's been going to a therapist, and like there's a lot of stuff that kind of he's been trying to figure out. But it's tough to do that when the world is putting you as a savior. So like you can tell with this like album, he chose like, yo, he's showing that like, yo, I'm not in that light. Because if it was up to me, I wouldn't have dropped shit. Like he says that without that this is that he had writer's block for 2 years, and what he's saying is like God speaking. Like he prayed to God for the words, and this is God speaking through him. And that's why you can see like the Hard Part 5, which you got the Kobe Bryant face swaps and the nip, the salute the nip. Like that's how he genuinely feels with this album. Like he literally just let out everything. And you got songs like Auntie's Diaries, where he's talking about my auntie is a man now, and his brother and his cousin that became a transgender before Bruce Jenner and them boys. Like he dropped some really deep topics on this. And then like the fact that Kodak made the album is fucking dangerous. Like Kodak had a interview.
I was a shocking feature, I'm not gonna lie. I saw that.
Yeah. Kodak had, and they said he jumped straight out the feds and went in the studio with Kendrick. Like, dang it, Kodak. I saw that shit and I went crazy. My favorite songs right now is Rich Spirit and Silent Hill. And those songs aren't like Kendrick snapping, hey bro, I'm the Elohim, I'm the greatest rapper about. Now he's in that bitch. The chorus from one of those songs is push you niggas off like, huh. Like that's the chorus. Like push you niggas off like, huh. Like Baby Keem was definitely a bad influence on him, but it's okay.
I like that though. Kendrick was not trying to save the world. That's
literally what the last song says. He says, "I'm sorry I didn't save the world, my friend." Like
that's what everybody was suspecting. Yes, that's what everybody.
I can say I haven't heard it yet, so I'm not sure how much he killed it or didn't kill it or anything. But that is a lot of pressure to like. Back in the day, so you could drop one masterpiece and are you good? But but now you got like the pressure, like everyone's just we're in like a streaming world or like news world where like you learn something today, we don't give a fuck about it tomorrow. Like what's on to the next new thing? What's new today? So like we waiting on Kendrick. Everyone's waiting, and it's like if you don't drop something good, we're gonna be pissed. Not just good. It has to be like upper tier, next top, and if it ain't that good, it was trash. And like Big Sean was like the number 3 for a little bit, and then he dropped one. The Big Sean gone now. All right, now he's Janae Aoki's boyfriend. Like he's out of there. And then Chance the Rapper was kind of like the number 3 for a little bit, and then they got him. The Big Day was a big flop. Like
that shit was ass.
That shit was ass. Got him out of there. Yeah,
that shit was ass.
And these are people who are trying to get into that echelon with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Like those are the 3 that keep like the third one that keeps trying to rotate in there, and then all of a sudden like these 2 have been doing this for years. Where like the pressure's on them and they keep dropping gems, but like. If they do miss, I feel like we shouldn't like cancel or not cancel, but just be like that shit. Like, bro, that's so you can't expect every single thing to be a 10 out of 10. But that wouldn't make sense. That means it can't be a 10 out of 10. Like there has to be. And I just thought of this too. You remember Travis Scott last album? Yeah, like
that was like the biggest album, like most successful album of the year, Astro World, and it was fire. That was a fire album. I ain't gonna cat. Looking back, that was like every song kind of was a banger. And he hasn't dropped since then.
Yeah.
And they're waiting. Like
they're waiting on him.
And if it ain't as good as Astroworld or even in the same tier Astroworld, like boy, you best believe that they're gonna be calling that shit hot at Playboy Cardi. They got him, they boxed him, packed him up, got him, shipped him out of there too. Like
and in Texas, Travis Scott is like Kodak. Like Travis Scott is Texas, and Texas is big as fuck.
He got that on lock. Even with the bodies he caught, he still got on lock.
I'm going to the next one. I bet you nobody gonna touch me. Niggas gonna be, hey, give me my space, nigga.
Yeah, they have a 6 foot rule for sure, bro.
Give me my
Especially his next concert.
They probably won't even allow him to have a concert. But I see him slowly coming back to the public, though. Slowly.
I don't know, man. You see what A$AP Rocky said, though? Like,
What he said? He said he copied his style.
Yeah, I did see that.
He said, see, look, I was taking out of context of it.
I had a feeling it was.
He saw similarities. He says he's seen similarities and stuff like that. And Nori was really good at answering the question, but I feel like A$AP Rocky was just like, he was the king of fashion for a second, like hip hop culture fashion. Like, I even got some drip from A$AP Rocky. Y'all seen I had to take my braids. You seen where I got the braids from? Like, I feel like he did have some very trending styles that like a lot of people will lean to, but like nobody really steal your swag. You feel me? It's kind of tough to steal his swag. Like, you feel me? Because like if you were to steal what he wore, it wouldn't look the same on you. Feel me? So it's kind of tough to say, but like you can see similarities.
Yeah.
You think he stole swag, Jerry?
You can see similarities to me and A$AP Rocky with the team.
Yeah, A$AP Rocky was more like a designer rapper and shit. And you look at Travis Scott, he looked like more like a skateboarder, hype beast type of rapper. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So maybe, you know, but I don't think the clip I saw would say he took his whole swag. That's the clip I saw. I was like, I don't know about that. And A$AP Rocky is more lyrical, anyways, truthfully.
Oh, yeah, Travis Scott's always been about his production.
Yeah,
that boy's gonna kill it.
That boy was Kanye's motherfucking prodigy.
Yeah, as long as he got the best beats, and then he just gonna jump on it. So
and he gonna make them go right back to the next one. Like if you don't look at the track list, you might forget the 4 songs. You might not know this 4 songs he played.
Right. So I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I think they're just two very similar individuals, but like they got 2 of the baddest bitches in the game, like Rihanna and Kylie Jenner. I'm just saying, like y'all got y'all W's. Keep it moving.
And I think Rihanna just had her child too. I'm not sure. I saw something on Twitter about,
you saw that
about the hospital.
Yeah, the violation of HIPAA. Yeah.
Yeah, like, but that has to be violation.
But I don't know how true that story is. But like, if it is, congrats on the boy.
Type shit.
That kid's gonna be so dripped out, bro.
That nigga gonna have hoes. That nigga might take my bitch and he gonna be like 13.
That's crazy. And
definitely
rich.
Definitely gonna take
and rich.
And rich.
Oh, I didn't say and racist. I was like, what?
Nah.
Yeah, that nigga gonna be walking into a Billy.
A what?
A Billy.
Oh, Billy. Yeah.
His mama's a billionaire. Yeah, I feel like billionaire booty gotta hit different. Like that's like she knows like she can kick you out to set you up. Like I don't know, man.
I feel like billionaire pussy is trash.
Oh no!
Damn.
Think about it.
Hot
take. The billionaire. I don't know, man. Because I actually heard some crazy shit on Vice. I've been watching these Vice documentaries recently, and they were talking about these how these millionaires. This is like a hotel that costs like the average cost of a room is probably like $2,500 a night, or no, $1,400 to $2,500 a night. They'll rent out the whole room, be like 60 of them, and all they'll do is just for orgies.
Right.
So, nothing but millionaires. Like they said, they got the people in the lobby talking about let's buy a fleet of Boeing airplanes. Like these niggas are billionaires. Like they were another rich thing they did. You could tell they're rich by the amount of cars they had lined up to come get them. People were flying straight in. People were landing jets on the roof
just for this hotel orgy. This is wild.
And the weekend they just orgy it out. 60 of them just orgy it out. They said you walk around, shit is disgusting. Like they said they walked around with a black light. They're steaming on the walls. First off, you don't even need a black light for most of it. They're steaming on the walls, steaming on the roof. They go in the bathroom, they're steaming on the entire every 4 walls, including the roof.
I couldn't work in no hotel because you have to clean that shit. Like,
they said hotels are gross, man. Like bitches is motherfucking. And they had like a BDS room. They had a mermaid room. They had a room dedicated to like motherfucking they had a Wild West room. they had a room that was dedicated just to bondage, and like these motherfuckers just orgying it out. And they said at one point there was a motherfuckers that was just like the staff was there. There's a staff that wouldn't only these people would only fuck if there was like the staff there, so they would call the staff to the room, and they wanted somebody to watch. So that's when they start fucking like don't wait till housekeeping stuff like yeah, come in, and just get to going at it. And these motherfuckers just
God, these fucking animals.
Whores.
They're millionaires and billionaires, so like they're disrespectful.
Yeah,
like,
they're throwing money at you.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they
like,
expect.
I ain't gonna lie, I might catch it too.
They expect everything like as a billionaire that's traveling, they expect everything to be about them. Like they said, this shit is terrible. So yeah, billionaire booty is like bougie.
yeah,
Whores. That's what that is.
fucking animal. Back to the billionaire booties. Back to the primal state.
The fuck they doing?
Oh damn! Shit, y'all got any other things that happened
Jerry,
over the
what you
weekend?
got on the way, man? You know Jerry lost his hard drive. So Jerry, what you got on the way, man? Let us know, man. You know Kendrick lost a hard drive with over 500 songs.
Oh,
I might explain the new album.
That's why it took so long. Nah, I'm excited for the next round for basketball games though. I gotta react to them.
Heat, Celtics, Mavs, Warriors.
At least I ain't gotta catch up with so many games though. But yeah, reaction to them. And then I'm trying a new style out for the comedy skits. Trying to like do 3 characters within myself. So I'm figuring that shit out as well. I think I have a show at the end of the month. Yeah, I think so. I got to check in with that.
You're right.
And then
Any more traveling on planned?
when I get some money, when I get some money. Well, no, nothing planned so far, but staying in Florida, definitely gonna be more focused now. Like too many distractions, so definitely gonna be more focused a lot then.
Nice. Well, what's it called? The beef mix and mo drop. You know how long it's been since we fucking recorded that. We probably recorded that since summer 20. We did record that bit summer 2020.
Oh
summer
yeah,
year finally dropped release. How'd you feel about that shit?
that bit came out smooth. It did count. So I think I already seen it before, but now watching it on YouTube and the edits you did. I like the edits you did for the trailer. Them shits was hard because I don't even know how to do that shit. So that
Jerry
shit
had a sneak premiere before anybody else.
I would hope so. Nigga was in it.
Yeah, I seen it before.
yeah, I remember seeing it before. But yeah, I like the trailers you did, the edits you did for the trailer. That shit was hard.
That shit was fun because I don't watch scary movies, so like I really did not know what I was doing. I was just like, yeah, that shit looks scary. That shit looks scary. Oh, that shit looks really scary.
That shit came out soon. And then I remember the intros. I was like, oh shit, we did do the intros that day.
I've been holding your ass hostage in the mailbox for 2 years.
Was it 2 years? That wasn't last year? That was in 2021? I think that was 2021.
Nah, because I dropped them. I think we did do that 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like early, probably 2021.
That's all the masterpieces. That's how long they take. Ask Kendrick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, put the year. Yeah, work on it for a year.
But nah, shit's fine now. Niggas is working on motherfucking. Now it's time to get more videos out because the vault's empty. Motherfucking.
Type shit.
And then motherfucking start getting the merch and everything going. But like, we got shit coming. Shit is on the way.
Stay tuned.
Hell yeah. What y'all guys boys got planned for the podcast?
We got a boxing recap review, which was fucking crazy. We got the UFC one that came out pretty good.
I wish I could tell you I could dedicate to boxing, but I'm not going to. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
It's a new something I had to get like added to the tool belt as myself. And then the worst part is that should be going on the same time as UFC. So like you have to like it's almost like NFL days. Like you gotta have, because some boxing might have like 3 fights going on at the same time, and then UFC, so you gotta have like I'm watching like 3 motherfuckers fighting at the same time. Different rule sets.
Who be doing the clips on Twitter? You or Paul or both of y'all? Paul be doing it? Yeah, he be killing them shit. He be doing that perfect timing.
I try. I'd be locked when I'm locked in the
It's working.
Yeah, that's keep it growing. Try and do more interaction stuff. I was tweeting with the people. I was like tweeting and this.
You was responding to all the motherfuckers. I was like, oh damn.
don't play.
Yeah, bro. Just a little talk to them, a little follow. They'll be like, oh yeah, I made myself a friend.
Hell yeah. You probably get to 1,000 followers by the end of the year.
It's hopeful.
He's working on it, bro. Bro, doubling up fast. He already passed the bomb trading account.
I've almost passed my account. No cap.
Yep.
What's that one at?
My account is like 600, but then the Totally Blitz has like 450 or 460 right now.
What's the Bomb Brady?
I get 329. That's a gimmick account. So like,
yeah,
people would literally follow me back just because they see my name.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
Well, if y'all haven't been listening, give us a follow on @Totally_Blitz on Twitter. Is it _ Brady? Or what is it? Bomb Brady?
I hate Brady 28_3. But hey, I never heard of that nigga in my life.
And that's on Twitter as well. And then
Jerrywill24, everything. Except the fan page. The fan page is Jerryworld24. Jerryworld24.
So
go ahead. Go ahead.
But hey,
go ahead. Subscribe to all the channels and follow all the accounts. We need the subscribers, really. That's what we really need. That's what we really want.
Every subscriber counts. That helps us keep going, helps us make more content.
Hell yeah. And it helps us run down on these brand motherfuckers like, hey, pussy nigga, I'm getting this. I need this. What's the budget? But that's how we coming, man. We growing, thriving, surviving, and alphabetizing. You feel me? So it's been another of the Totally Blitz podcast, man. Motherfucking Monday. I'm in this bitch, your boy Lil KK. I'm in this bitch with Jerrywill24. We don't never be in this bitch without Paul picking with him concert. And we gonna holler at y'all for the rest of the week, man. I'm gonna catch you.
Word. Especially if it's Monday, because you niggas gotta work.
Got a problem with being problematic. Get the light beam on me, ready for electrostatic. Don't you step into this box if you're not batting. Then my gang got tools, you can call them boy crap, man. This gang got